Bang Kwang Prison, often referred to as the Bang Kwang Central Prison or the Thailand's Big Tiger, has earned a notorious reputation over the years, mainly due to its harsh conditions, stringent discipline, and the controversial treatment of prisoners. Situated just outside of Bangkok, it is notorious for housing some of Thailand's most dangerous criminals and foreign nationals convicted of various crimes. The prison is a symbol of both the severity and the depth of the Thai criminal justice system, which has long been criticized for its overcrowded conditions, the mistreatment of prisoners, and its methods of punishment. The brutality of Bang Kwang is most starkly apparent when one considers its historical context and its continued reputation as a place of human suffering. It has long been regarded as one of the toughest and most unforgiving prisons in the world. The prison's history, especially during the 20th century, was steeped in scandal and fear, with many former inmates describing it as a place where violence, corruption, and despair ruled. This prison was often the subject of criticism from human rights organizations, which reported instances of abuse, torture, and a general disregard for the welfare of those incarcerated. In the early years, the conditions at Bang Kwang were incredibly dire. Overcrowding was a significant issue, with many prisoners crammed into small, unsanitary cells, unable to move freely. These cells were often poorly ventilated, with little to no natural light, creating a stifling and suffocating atmosphere. It was not uncommon for prisoners to sleep on the cold, hard floors, their bodies pressed against one another due to the limited space. The cells were infested with rats and insects, and sanitation was practically non-existent. There was a severe shortage of clean water, and basic hygiene was a luxury that few could afford. Many prisoners were forced to wear the same clothes day after day, with no access to showers or proper toiletries. The Thai prison system, and particularly Bang Kwang, was often criticized for the lack of medical care provided to inmates. Those who fell ill were often left to suffer in silence, as the medical facilities were rudimentary at best. In cases of serious illness, many prisoners died due to the lack of proper treatment, their deaths ignored or covered up by the authorities. Tuberculosis, hepatitis, and other contagious diseases spread rapidly through the facility, making it even more dangerous for those incarcerated. The overcrowding made it nearly impossible for the medical staff to properly attend to the sick, and many prisoners were left to fend for themselves. The treatment of prisoners in Bang Kwang was widely regarded as cruel and inhumane. Prison guards were often known for their violent behavior, using excessive force to maintain control over the prisoners. They would beat inmates with sticks or fists, sometimes for the most trivial offenses, such as speaking out of turn or failing to comply with an order. The punishment was often swift and brutal, with little regard for the severity of the offense or the well-being of the prisoner. In some cases, inmates were tortured in order to extract confessions or to punish them for perceived disrespect toward the authorities. One of the most infamous aspects of Bang Kwang Prison was its practice of chain gangs, where prisoners were shackled together in groups and forced to perform grueling labor. These chains were heavy and uncomfortable, causing deep bruises and sores on the prisoners' ankles and wrists. The labor was exhausting, with prisoners often working for hours on end in the sweltering heat. The work was physically demanding and left many prisoners weakened and injured, with little rest or relief. The grueling conditions were designed to break the spirit of the prisoners, forcing them into submission. Despite the harsh environment, Bang Kwang became a place where some prisoners were subjected to even more severe treatment. The prison housed a number of foreign nationals, many of whom were convicted of drug-related crimes. For these individuals, the conditions were particularly brutal, as they often lacked the cultural understanding and support network that Thai prisoners had. Foreigners were often treated with even more disdain by the authorities, and were given little to no chance of rehabilitation or fair treatment. Over the years, the international community has called for reform in the Thai prison system, particularly at Bang Kwang. The Thai government, while acknowledging the issue, has been slow to implement significant changes. Inmates continue to suffer from the same oppressive conditions, though there have been some efforts to improve healthcare and reduce overcrowding in recent years. Despite these efforts, Bang Kwang remains a place of suffering and deprivation for those who are unfortunate enough to be sent there. One of the key issues that contributes to the brutality of the prison is its use of forced labor. Prisoners are required to work for little or no pay, performing a variety of menial tasks such as agricultural labor, manufacturing goods, and cleaning. These tasks are often physically demanding and leave the prisoners exhausted. The work is designed to break the spirits of the inmates and make them feel subjugated. In addition, the labor conditions often expose prisoners to dangerous machinery and chemicals, further endangering their health. For many prisoners, the only way to escape the harsh reality of Bang Kwang is through death. Some are driven to suicide by the unbearable conditions, while others succumb to disease, malnutrition, or the violence of the guards. The prison system, it seems, is designed to punish and break individuals, stripping them of their humanity and leaving them with little hope for redemption. Despite the overwhelming hardships faced by the inmates, there are those who manage to find a sense of purpose and hope within the walls of Bang Kwang. Some prisoners find solace in religion, while others form close bonds with fellow inmates, supporting one another through the darkest of times. These small moments of camaraderie provide a brief escape from the brutality that surrounds them, but they are few and far between. For most, the daily grind of survival becomes their only focus, as they try to stay alive in a system designed to crush their spirit. The brutality of Bang Kwang is not just a result of the prison's physical conditions. It is also a reflection of the wider issues within the Thai criminal justice system. The lack of proper rehabilitation programs, the reliance on punitive measures, and the failure to address the root causes of crime all contribute to the suffering of those within the prison walls. Until these systemic issues are addressed, the brutality of Bang Kwang will continue to be a harsh reality for those who find themselves trapped within its confines. The prison's reputation as a place of fear and suffering continues to haunt those who have passed through its gates. For many, the memory of their time at Bang Kwang remains a lasting scar, a reminder of the cruelty and inhumanity that can be found in the darkest corners of the world's prison systems. The brutality of Bang Kwang is a testament to the enduring impact of a broken system and a call for reform that remains unanswered for far too many. The suffering continues, and the cycle of brutality perpetuates itself, leaving behind a trail of broken lives and shattered spirits. Drop a like and leave your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.